goddamn car broke down. Can you give me a ride? I'll pay you. I got money.
Sure, why not? It's about time I balanced out today with a good deed.
I'm unbelievably late for a flight. I need to get to the airport fast. Let's try and get there in one piece, okay? I'm unbelievably late for a flight. I need to get to the airport fast. Piece of crap rental car, of all the days. The average American spends 15% of their income on running a car, and almost 2 hours a day in transit. You'd expect these auto manufacturers could deliver a reliable product. Sorry, I'm a numbers guy, but outward-facing. I can work a spreadsheet, but I can also work a room. I run the models, I date the models, you know what I mean?
I'll have to take your word for it. So, what flight are you trying to catch?
Liberty City. I'm an equity analyst in Algonquin. Tech comms. The big leagues, man. The pressure, it can choke you. But I live for that shit. Name's Tim, with 2 M's. Because, I am hungry 24/7. What's your name, buddy?
Trevor, with 3 B's.
Well, listen, buddy,
Miss
because
me!
you're helping me out, I want to help you out. My back, your back, they both get scratched. Get me to the airport on time, and I'll give you the kind of tip you can really take to the bank. Holy crap, what was that? Get me to the airport on time, and I'll give you the kind of tip you can really take to the bank. I am hung over. The vendors took us out last night. I had so many tits in my face at one point I thought I was gonna suffocate. We dropped 5... Did you not see that? We dropped 5K on bottle service, so go pay attention to the road, buddy!
Lucky miss!
We dropped 5K on bottle service, so go figure. I know what you're thinking. With everyone belt-tightening is not cool. But you gotta stop mixing up investment and retail. We didn't cause this housing bubble or the last one. I don't even speak to those retail drones. You know, you're a really interesting guy. Good to talk to you.
Oh, I didn't realize I was talking.
And this new bubble crisis... Are you trying to kill us? And this new bubble crisis... God damn it! Hey, I'm home in a rush! And this new bubble crisis bubble, it's just hysteria anyway. There's a boatload of money to be made in a downturn if you know what you're doing. And idiots lose paper, whatever the weather. When the storm comes, I make it rain, baby. Anyway, enough of that. Let's just make this flight. Oh no! I only got 1 hour before they close the... Let's try and get there in one piece, okay? I think I can still make it. Buddy, I owe you big time. Okay, here's my tip. Buy shares in Tinkle now. You won't regret it.
Oh, he's making such a fuss, these celebs.
Oh, they're not like you or me.
Apart from you, Jock. Would you go and get him one of his favorite pizzas?
No.
Well, then I don't know what to do with him. I mean, he hasn't eaten for a few days.
You've kidnapped a major movie star, okay? Now, you can either leave him somewhere and hope he's been sufficiently scared shitless to stay quiet, or you can send him on the kind of trip he won't come back from.
Oh, a trip! Such fun!
Oh dear, what a palaver this is.
Decisions, decisions.
If you could just handle this, Jock.
Al is in the boot of the car. You'd be doing us such a favor.
I'm really not one for goodbye.
getting you from A to B. A being the trunk of this car, and B being a horrific scenario of my choosing.
Oh God, please, no! I have money on me, lots of money!
Good to know, Al, good to know. I'll be sure to grab that after we're done.
Oh, shit! Please, let me go!
I thought you were a big, tough action movie guy.
Please, don't do anything!
Ow, see, you can act. Don't listen to all those movie critics.
Are those crazy old bricks with you?
Just me and you, honey bun. Did you have fun with those two? They're harmless, aren't they?
They are not harmless! Those fucked up parlor games, the things that woman made me do to her feet!
Ah, you lucky boy! Older women are to be cherished, like a fine cheese. Sometimes the rind is the best bit.
What do you want? Cars? Drugs? What about art? I got shitloads of art! I know you wouldn't want that! Fuck!
You barely know me, Al, and you're already judging my cultural standing. I find that very offensive.
There must be something you want!
Other than a cheeseburger, a cold beer, and you shutting the hell up, I'm all good.
Whatever they're paying you, I'll double it!
They're not paying me anything.
Then why are you doing this?
Well, one, I'm a bad person. Two, I understand that love takes many forms. And three, most importantly, you've seen all our faces. I've made the mistake of not tying up loose ends once before.
I won't tell a soul, I promise!
We both know you'll go straight to the police.
I won't! I fucking swear it! I could give you $10,000 right now!
Well, here we are, Al. Curtains up. It's time for your final scene.
Don't do this! Please, no! Oh God! Stop!
Jock, we've been worried sick.
I regret to report the sad passing of Mr. Al Donopoli. Train accident. Very sudden.
I loved that man. We will remember him always. The way he was on TV before we met him. Not that any of us met him, of course.
You two enjoy the rest of your vacation.